Everybody has one moment in life, one moment that shakes your chest, one moment that changes your spirit forever. For Gabriel, that moment happened at sea, and he always says, "I will never forget that day in my life." It was a Sunday morning, a day they never went out to sea. But that day, a ship placed an order. Ship 17 AP. Gabriel's boss called him. "Wait for Ola at the jetty. You two will go to the market. Buy everything I listed. Tobacco, drinks, vodka, and one big, living, stubborn pig." Gabriel dressed quickly and waited where he was told. Ola arrived, and they went to the market. They bought everything, except the pig. That pig gave him the hardest time. It was big, fat, and heavy. They struggled until they finally found a way to carry it to the boat. The weather didn't look good. Heavy clouds, strong wind, and rain was coming. Another speedboat was sent to follow them, just to help carry the pig. If things got rough, and things did get rough, the waves were rising. The sea was angry. The boat shook left and right like it wanted to throw him off. When they reached the ship, Gabriel saw something that froze his blood. A boat had capsized nearby. 2 people were on that boat. Only one survived. That was the moment Gabriel asked himself, what if it was me? What if my boat turns over to... I don't even know how to swim. He was scared. Truly scared. But he prayed in his heart. God, just let me get home alive. The waves calmed down a little. They tied all the goods, including the pig, into a basket. The ship's crew pulled it up. They greeted the captain, got paid, and drove away, only to meet the biggest thieves on the sea. Customs, police, immigration, port security, stopping boats, searching, and collecting money from boat boys. But somehow, Gabriel and his team made it home safe. That night, he realized, I overcame my fears today. The following week, they went to sea again. This time, the ship wanted pretty ladies. Each lady earned $200 per day on board. Each one paid $100 for the boat transport. Business grew. Gabriel grew. He made friends. It made money. He supported his family, but he still carried one secret dream. To leave, to travel, to escape. One night, while returning from sea in the dark, with only one lamp and one torchlight, a man on the boat started telling stories of how he traveled to Europe by ship. Gabriel listened quietly. He didn't talk about his own plan. He kept everything a secret. But when he reached home, he told Sam everything. That night, their plan began. Sam worked at the seaport. Gabriel worked on the sea. They exchanged information every day. Then one morning, Sam received a message from the Liberian embassy. They went there, and Sam came out smiling, with $200 in his hand. Some side. Do you want a Liberian refugee? I can help you get one. Gabriel asked how. Sam said, I only need your passport photo. Gabriel agreed. They got the ID. From that day on, police and security never disturbed him again. He entered and left the port freely. The power of an ID. One day at the port, they found a ship loading goods. Sam whispered, They said this ship is going to Canada. Gabriel looked carefully. He noticed something. Ships like that always had tight security. At 4:30 in the morning, they hired a fisherman to paddle them close to the ship. Gabriel flashed his light, checked the registration number, checked how long the ship would stay, checked details on the hull, and then he told Sam, This is the ship. Their escape plan was real. One night while sleeping at the seaside, they saw a ship even bigger than the last one. They tried to get in, but they failed. Days passed, and they kept trying, until one day, Gabriel told his boss what they were trying to do. And his boss said, You're doing it the wrong way. Let me teach you how to enter ships properly. From that moment, everything began to change. And that was the day the sea almost took his life. But instead, it opened his eyes, strengthened his spirit, and pushed him closer to the destiny he was chasing. The boy they laughed at was becoming the man nobody could stop. Thanks so much for watching. If you've been following Gabriel's journey, you know how much this story means. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 10. We'll see you in the next one.